Hello soulmates, I welcome you back to my YouTube channel. So in today's video, I'll be showing you guys how to make this trendy Bustier bags dress with gathers. So if you're new here, highly welcome. Please make sure you subscribe, like, comment, and also share. Please guys, subscribe and also drop a comment on this video. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you guys for your support. So without wasting much time, let's dive right into the pattern drafting. So I'm gonna have to chalk down my vertical measurement. Here is my bust line, my under bust line, my waistline, and here is my backs line. Okay, here is the backs line where my backs will be stopping. So first I'll go ahead and chalk down half of my shoulder measurement, which is 8 inches. My shoulder is 16 inches divided by 2, I have 8. From that 8 inches, I'll come down by 1 inches for my shoulder slope, and from the 1 inches, I'll come down by 8 inches for my armhole. After that, I'll connect from my shoulder slope down to my armhole, and this is what I have. So next, I'll measure from my shoulder down to this armhole point. What I have there is 9 inches. I'll chalk it down here also. After that, I'll connect a straight line, and this line is my chest line. Okay, my chest line. So next, I'll go ahead and chalk down my basic neck width of 3 inches. I'll chalk it down and I'll connect it down to my shoulder slope. This is what I have. Okay, next I'll go ahead and divide my armhole into 2. Okay, I'll get the midpoint. From the midpoint, I'll come in by 0.5. Then I'll go ahead and connect to the upper part this way. Next, I'll go ahead and divide my bust circumference by 4. My bust is 40 divided by 4, I have 10. I'll chalk it down. Then I'll go ahead and connect it this way using my curve ruler. And this is what I have. Okay, so next I'll go ahead and chalk down half of my nipple to nipple measurement. My nipple to nipple is 8 inches divided by 2, I have 4. I'll chalk it down this way, and after that I'll connect a straight line. This is what I have. Okay, so next on both sides of my under bust, I'll come out on both sides by 1 inches. I'll repeat the same process on my waistline and also on my backsline. After that, I'll connect a straight line this way. Next, I'll connect from my under bust to my bust line this way using my curve ruler. And this is what I have. Okay, so next I'll go ahead and divide my remaining shoulder into 2 from this point to this point. I'll get the midpoint and I'll connect it down to my bust line this way, and this is what I have. Okay, so next from the chest line, I'll come up by 1.5 inches. This is my over bust line. That is where I want my bustier to stop. You can go ahead and use 2 inches if you want to. And after that, I'll connect a straight line. So next, on both sides of this line, I'll come out on both sides by 0.75, and I'll connect it down to my bust line. So if you're very busty, go ahead and use 1 inches on this side. So this is what I have. Okay, so next, my bust circumference divided by 4. This is what I have. I'll measure out what I have here and I'll go ahead and replace it back. Okay, my under bust divided by 4. My under bust divided by 4. I will track it down plus my 2 inches that I will place it back. My waist divided by 4. I will track it down plus my 2 inches that I will place it back. So after that, I'll go ahead and connect them together this way. And this is what I have. I'll stop at the waistline. So next, for the back's effect, I'll first of all blend in my darts. Okay, I'll blend in my darts this way. Can you see what I'm doing? Make sure you blend in your darts. So this is what I have. After that, I'll connect my backsline. So this is what I have on this side. Okay, making sure the both points are equal. So make sure you blend in your dart before covering out your backsline. Can you see what I have over here? Okay. So for my side dart, from the bust line, I'll come down by 1 inches. For your side dart, it's the difference between your shoulder to waist of your front and that of your back, okay? So I'll go ahead and connect it this way. My shoulder to waist of my front is 17 inches, while that of my back is 16 inches. So 17 minus 16, I have 1 inches. That is for my side dart. So go ahead and measure out your own. After that, I'll go ahead and cut it out this way. Just watch what I am doing. So when you get to this point, go ahead and open up your side dart and cover it up, okay? Blend it up this way. Then I'll continue my cutting. And this is what I have, okay? This is the front part. As you can see, the lines are equal, okay? So make sure you add 0.5 seam allowance round. Your seam allowance, add it round, okay? So let's go back to the back pattern. So here's my back pattern. Here's my bust line, my waistline, and then the back line, okay? My bust, my waist, and then the back line, okay? So I'll go ahead and chalk down half of my shoulder measurement, which is 8 inches. I'll chalk it down. From that point, I'll come down by 1 inches for my shoulder slope. And from the 1 inches, I'll come down by 8 inches for my armhole. After that, I'll connect from my shoulder slope down to my armhole. Next, I'll measure from my shoulder down to my armhole point. The half there is 9 inches. I'll chalk it down here also. Then I'll connect a straight line. Here is my chest line, okay? So next, I'll go ahead and chalk down half of my nipple to nipple measurement, which is 4 inches. My nipple to nipple is 8 inches divided by 2. I have 4. I will chalk it down from my chest line down to the back line. So next, on both sides of my waistline, I'll come out on both sides by 0.5. Then I'll connect it this way to my chest line, to my bust line, sorry. Then I'll take it down to the back line. So next, I'll go ahead and chalk down the circumference of my body. Bust divided by 4, I'll chalk it down. My bust is 4, so divide by 4, I have 10. My waist divided by 4, I'll chalk it down. Plus my 1 inch is that. I'll go ahead and replace it back. After that, I'll go ahead and connect it this way. I'll stop at my waistline, okay? So this is what I have. Now I'll go ahead and I'll cut it out this way. I'll cut it out before drawing out my back line, okay? Just watch what I am doing. So now I'll go ahead and place my pattern this way. Blend it in this way. Then I'll go ahead and connect my back line, making sure they are equal. So this is what I have over here for the back. So next, for my lacing bar at the chest line, okay, let me cut out this part first. Okay, this is what I have. So next, for my lacing bar, from the chest line, I'll come in by 2 inches and I'll repeat the same process on this part. Then I'll connect a straight line. So this is what I have at the back. I'll go ahead and I'll cut it out. So this is my back pattern. I'll be adding sewing allowance round, okay? So let's go back to the gathers part. After sewing the upper part of your dress, measure out what you have at the waist. That's your waist circumference. If what you have is 34, go ahead and times it by 4, okay? So that your gathers will be very full, okay? Times it by 4. Then for the height of your gathers, that's the length, go ahead and minus your half length from your full length. If your full length is 38, then my half length is 18. Minus 18 from 38. So the height of my gathers will be 20, okay? That's from your waist down to where your gathers will stop will be 20. That is what you'll be using, okay? So the height of your gathers will be 20, while the length will be your waist times 4, okay? Make it times 4 so that the gathers part will be very, very full. And that is it. Thank you guys for watching. See you all in my next video. Bye.